Okay, I told you that environment word came from which word? French. Environment. Okay, which means surround. Environment means surround. From that the word came surrounding. So what is our surrounding? It is living beings and non-living beings. Together everything, our environment is completed. Okay. So first let us look at the video that what is environment.
Look at this neighborhood. What do you see? There are people, animals, religious centers, houses, shops, vehicles, etc. in this neighborhood. Do all these things make up the environment? Yes. Nature, people, and things that surround a living organism constitute its environment. Our environment is made up of natural, human, and human-made components. The natural environment is divided into biotic.
So what is the environment is made of? Natural, human beings and human-made things. Natural things means what? Air, water, yes, plants. These are all the natural things. And human beings, what we are. Okay? And man-made things are the artificial things. Like in our surrounding, what are the artificial things are there? Fan, table, chair, benches, everything is man-made things. So include all of these things make our environment. Okay?
And abiotic components. All living beings such as plants, human beings, animals and birds are the biotic components of the environment.
So what is this? There are two components, biotic and abiotic. So animals, human beings, trees, birds, these are the biotic components, means living things. Okay?
All non-living things such as land, watering the pond, and atmosphere are the abiotic components of the environment.
What do you mean by abiotic components? It includes the atmosphere, land, water. We depend upon the abiotic things. Yes or no? We depend upon the atmosphere, we depend upon the land, we depend upon the water. Without the abiotic things, biotic things cannot survive. Okay?
The activities and interactions among human beings constitute the human environment. Individuals, family, religion, and community are components of the human environment. Parks, houses, roads, and industries that are built by human beings are called as the human-made components of the environment.
So what we have studied from this video, that what is environment. Okay. So here again, what just now I have said you in the small letters it is written here. Environment originates from the French word environment, means neighborhood or surround. Okay. Just now I said you that it is a French word. Environment is a French word which means surround. Okay.
Now that you know a little bit about our environment, let's play a game. A sapling is planted in this part of the garden. You have to ensure that this sapling grows into a tree. You need to drag each image into the correct component box. Each time you place the image into the correct component box, the sapling will grow. If you answer incorrectly, the sapling will not grow. If you place all the images correctly, the sapling will grow into a big tree and bear fruits.
and drop the pictures in their place upon the components between the natural, human made and human components. So what is this picture? This is mountain. So which type of component is this? Natural? Yes. So let's write this one. It's not coming, not working. Okay, so this is a natural component. Mountain is a natural component. The next picture. Again, this is a natural component. Now this, you can see a bridge over the river. Which component is this? Man-made. This is a man-made component. This is again a community. Just now we have seen in the video. So what is this? Man-made. Okay, man only made the communities. Again, this is which type of component is this? Human components. Okay, human beings, living beings. This factories. Man-made. Yes, man-made or human-made, whatever. These human components. Next one. Natural components. And the last one. Natural components. Okay. So we have understood that what is environment, what are the factors, what are the components are present in the environment. Now next thing we are going to see the interdependence among people. What we are going to see? Interdependence among people. Dependence and interdependence. So what is it mean, dependence? When we depend upon each other for the things, for the resources. Suppose we need something from your friend, you ask some help, okay? That please will you give me eraser? So your friend also asks a help from you. Sometimes you forget the things, yes or no? Yes. So like that, the global interdependence is there. Like the countries which are the more production of oil. Any country which produce oil. So they can supply the oil to the other countries. So that is the interdependence among the countries. Okay. So let's watch one video to understand what is interdependence.
Thanks for bringing me along today, Jiggy. It's a perfect day for a picnic because of the bright sunlight.
Yes, wonderful. But the sun is not the only one who is helping us have this lovely picnic. Everything around us is helping in some way or the other. Directly or indirectly, all living things depend on other living and non-living things to survive. For example, the fruits and vegetables that I've brought here to eat come from plants. Plants also give us essentials such as tea, oil, paper, rubber, and wood. My t-shirt is made of cotton obtained from plants.
Oh, I get it. Plants, in turn, need sunlight, air, water, and minerals from soil to grow. Plants obtain these from the environment.
Exactly. Plants also depend on living things like birds and animals and non-living things like wind and water for dispersal of seeds from which new plants grow. In return, herbivorous animals such as rabbits and cows get their food from plants. Carnivorous animals like snakes and eels depend on other animals for food.
Human beings require food, air, and water to live, which they get from plants and animals and the environment. And I need batteries to stay charged.
Exactly. So we see that animals and plants depend on each other and other factors like air, rain, sun, and the soil for their existence.
So what we have seen here, children, that we all are depend upon the nature. Okay. So from where do we get our food? From the plants. Okay. And plants also need us because we are watering the plant, we are growing the plants. Okay. So we are also helping the plants to grow, and again they are also giving the food for feed us. So everything is depend upon the each other. That is called interdependence. Okay.
Hello, Gia. 1 to 4 and I had a picnic today. We discussed how plants, animals and human beings are interdependent on each other and the environment for survival.
That sounds interesting, Jiggy. We can look for some more examples here.
Oh yes, my favorite parathas are made of flour that comes from the wheat plant. So that means we depend on plants for food.
We also depend on animals for milk, eggs, meat, and fish. And these animals depend on us for food, shelter, water, and care. Jiggy, look around in the kitchen. Can you see different pots used to store water and serve food? Do you know what they are made of?
I think they are made of clay and water.
That's right. A potter makes these pots. Clay and water are also used to make bricks that finally make the house we live in.
Let's now connect various living and non-living things that depend on each other as we did earlier.
So again one activity is there, that things around us is depend upon each other. Okay. So human beings depends upon what? Air, rain, sun, soil and house. Okay. Animals also depend upon, yes, air, rain, okay, soil, house. They also need shelter, right? Yes. Like that plants also depend upon the whom? Human beings. So they are also depend. We are just watering them, we are giving them fertilizers to grow nicely. So we all are depend upon the each other. Okay. So that is the interdependence. Now next topic is our global warming. What is global warming? When the temperature increases, increases in the atmosphere, due to that global warming occurs. Okay, so let's see one video for the global warming.
On a sunny day, you park your car in an open parking lot to attend to some chores. After an hour, when you come back and open the door of your locked car, what do you notice? The temperature inside the car is far hotter than the outside. How did this happen? This is because the sunlight can enter the car through the windscreen and windows of the car. This trapped heat then is unable to escape, making the car hot from the inside. This trapping of heat in this closed car is like the heat that is trapped in glass houses that have been used since centuries in colder countries to grow plants that need warmer temperatures. Here too, the sunlight can enter the glass house but gets trapped once inside. Similarly, the incoming energy from the sun gets trapped because of the gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, ozone, and water vapor, also called the greenhouse gases that envelope the Earth's atmosphere. Some of this energy is dispelled back in the atmosphere, while a certain amount is absorbed in the layers of the atmosphere.
So what is the greenhouse gases? The gases which are emitting from various sources like factories, cars, vehicles, okay. So from air pollution. So what are the gases? methane, nitrogen oxide, carbon dioxide, these are the gases which is what? Getting energy and making hot to our atmosphere. Okay.
The atmosphere surrounding the Earth. This helps to keep the Earth warm. Without these greenhouse gases, the Earth's temperature would be as cold as -20 degrees Celsius. These gases sustain life on Earth. The Earth's atmosphere traps solar radiation. Because of the presence of greenhouse gases, these allow incoming sunlight to pass through but absorb heat radiated back from the Earth's surface. This phenomenon is known as the greenhouse effect. However, when the quantity of these gases in the atmosphere increases, the Earth's temperature also increases as more heat is trapped. When the concentration of these greenhouse gases increases in the atmosphere, the average temperature on the Earth also rises. This increase in the
So when the gases will increase day by day, what? Our pollution is increasing? Yes or no? Yes. Because of the deforestation, because of the increase in the pollution, air pollution, so gases, our temperature is increases in the earth. So that causes the increase in temperature of the earth, and that is called global warming. Very clearly you can see in the diagram how the gases are increasing and our earth is becoming hot. Yes, our earth is becoming hot and it's reflecting the energy. Okay, so this is the atmosphere. You can see the atmosphere and so many gases are releasing and it is making hot. Okay.
तो उनके कौन अलग निकाल दिए?
So what is global warming?
हाँ.
Global warming is the rise in the average temperature of the earth as more heat is trapped. More
One of
heat,
the
more and
different-
more heat. Trap means it is coming closer, trapping, and so that heat is increasing in temperature and global warming is occurs. Okay.
in the Earth's temperature is referred to as global warming.
हम तो किसी एप्लीकेशन वाला किया
There are multiple man-made and natural factors.
लेमिनेशन है ना बोले थे
So now what we are going to see causes of global warming. Okay, what are the causes? Why the global warming is occurring?
ठीक
Why
है,
it
बोल
is
दीजिए
happening?
ना।
Okay, so what are the causes of global warming? We are watching now.
That contribute to global warming. One of the biggest pollutants of the atmosphere is the burning of fossil fuels like coal and wood to generate electricity or for cooking purposes. This releases a high volume of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Steady rise in the use of vehicles as a means of transportation is another reason for the rise in the global temperature, as they are responsible for high levels of carbon dioxide emissions. Cutting down trees on a large scale for the making of wood and paper goods, as well as clearing land for farmlands, have been another reason for the increase in the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Besides carbon dioxide, the increasing level of methane is also responsible for global warming. The factors that play a role in the increase of this gas are areas concentrated with livestock, rice paddies, and the Arctic seabed, where large amounts of methane are trapped in the crystal structure of the ice found there. Large-scale use of nitrogen-rich chemical fertilizers to increase productivity on agricultural land too is responsible for trapping heat, as nitrogen oxides have a much higher capacity to trap heat than carbon dioxide. Another pollutant of the atmosphere is the increasing levels of chlorofluorocarbons emitted from jets, refrigeration units, and propellants that are responsible for depleting the ozone layer. Solar storms or explosions that occur on the surface of the Earth are also responsible for the depletion of above actions result in disturbing the energy balance of the Earth, as they cause the greenhouse effect over the Earth's atmosphere, and thus resulting in global warming.
So we have seen what are the causes of global warming. So what are the causes of global warming? Can anyone say?
How will global warming impact life on Earth?
So what are the causes of global warming? Due to the excess use of nitrogen as a fertilizer, then chlorofluorocarbons, the jet planes are going, okay? Aeroplanes, these gases are increasing the heat. So these are the causes of global warming. Now how will global warming impact life on Earth? How it is impacting our life? Okay? So let's see the video.
On Earth, scientists have predicted that the glaciers over Antarctica and Greenland will rapidly melt, thereby increasing sea levels significantly. This would submerge many coastal areas globally. As the temperatures of the oceans rise, the probability of frequent and stronger hurricanes and storms will